everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I thought I would do something a lot of creators never do, or they don't like to do it. I'm going to show you exactly how much money my YouTube channel has made. Not exaggerating, no fake guru numbers, just the real analytics from my channel. Because I know a lot of people think YouTubers are making thousands of dollars overnight. Well, that's not actually the reality for most content creators. The reality is very different when you're starting out. So today I'm going to walk you through my lifetime earnings on this channel, what my best month was, how the income actually grew, and whether YouTube is really worth it. And honestly, some of these numbers may surprise you. So let's start with the big number. My lifetime YouTube revenue so far is about, wait for it, $274 since this channel has been created. Now, before anyone laughs, I can hear you laughing. That might not sound like a lot, but here's the thing. That money was made from videos I uploaded from home, talking about topics I enjoy. No boss, no office, just uploading content, just a bit of a hobby. And every single dollar is basically coming from ads on my videos, YouTube monetization, and views from people like you watching. So yes, it's not thousands, but it's proof that YouTube actually does pay real money. And once you understand how it works, that number can start growing. If you look at my analytics chart, you'll see something really interesting. For a long time, my earnings were basically zero, and that's across the board with any content creator. There were weeks where I made nothing at all. And that is something new creators need to understand. When you start a YouTube channel, the first stage is very, very slow. You are building an audience, a library of videos, and trust with viewers, and a topic that people may or may not like. You have to find your niche, you have to find your community, your subs that enjoy what you're talking about or want to interact with you. And YouTube doesn't really push your content until it starts seeing people engage with it. That's in views and in likes. That's why you'll hear a lot of content creators say, can you please push the like button? Because that kind of gets their algorithm going. So the early part of my analytics look a little like a flatline, which honestly can be discouraging. And this is when a lot of content creators go, this is not worth it. It's not paying for my time. I'm not enjoying it because things aren't moving. It can be really discouraging, but if you keep uploading, something starts to happen. Then slowly the graph starts moving. You start seeing small spikes in revenue, maybe a few dollars, maybe a video that suddenly gets attention, and that's exactly what happens to most channels. By the end of 2025, the channel has made about, ready for it, a breaking $123 in total. Now again, that might not sound like a lot. But here's what it really means. It means that the channel had started getting some views. And every time a video performs better, YouTube starts recommending it more. So the more views you get, the more YouTube recommends it, the more it comes up in people's feeds. That's when the revenue slowly begins to climb. Now here's where it gets interesting. If we look at the monthly earnings chart, my best month so far was January, with a whopping $119. Now one could retire on that, couldn't they? Just kidding. Which is nearly half of the entire lifetime earnings of this channel. So what changed? Usually when you see a jump like that, it means a video started getting traction, viewers started binge watching content, or the algorithm started recommending videos. And that's when YouTube starts working in your favor. Because once you have videos out there, they can keep making money for months or even years. That's because new people come in and they wouldn't normally binge watch. I do that with new channels that I go to. I'll start from the beginning and just binge watch and just put it on the playlist and binge watch, or go to their a playlist and binge watch them all. Now, moving into 2026, the channel has already made around $150 so far this year, which means something important is happening. The growth is starting to compound. More videos, more views, more ads, more revenue. Now, this is where a lot of people get confused as well when they start up a YouTube channel. Most ads only pay, some pay as little as $2 per 1,000 views. Some big channels like, say, Lad Baby, they could be making up to $50 per 1,000 views because their ads are getting viewed by millions of people. They've got a massive channel, and they've actually gone from, not being able to afford nappies and groceries to building a brand new home, new cars, and lots of holidays. So YouTube could actually become your full-time job, or it can just be a little bit of a hobby. Now I want to be honest about something. YouTube is not quick money. Now, most content creators will tell you, if they're honest enough and do their analytics, will tell you it's not quick money. It's not life-changing unless, like Lad Baby and some other big channels out there, you've got a niche that people absolutely enjoy and are drawing in a lot of views, and therefore it will earn you thousands and thousands of dollars a month. The people making thousands a month usually spent years building their channel, uploading hundreds of videos and learning what their audience wants. Nearly 8 billion people in the world. You're going to get people that are interested in all kinds of different topics because that's what us humans are like. I mean, I like watching lots of different things: gardening, cooking, pets, travel videos, all sorts. And you'll get that across the board. So if you're thinking of starting up a YouTube channel and you think, oh, nobody's going to listen to me, it's a boring subject, blah, 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 chances are it's not going to be a boring subject because people are interested in a lot of things. There's a lady called Lava Van Adventures. She's a 79-year-old lady in America that I've been following for about 6 years. She couldn't afford to rent in America because of the rental crisis and the price crisis. So she decided to deck out a van and live in her van because she couldn't afford rent. And she was actually working at Walmart up until a couple of years ago. Mind you, she's 79, 80 this year. And she lives in her van and she travels a lot. Now, I like to tip that lady. I always like to tip her. She has a little dog called Marley, and I always like to give her a few dollars just, to put in petrol or to buy some food or whatever she wants. Buy snacks for her dog Marley, pay for internet, whatever, however she wants to spend it. Now, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, I am sure, maybe, that America's the only one that has Cash App, because I tried to Cash App her and you couldn't when I was back in Australia. But she has PayPal, so I'd always PayPal her pretty much every live a few dollars just to, keep her going, give her a bit of pocket money and help her out a little bit. Now, she's really good at talking about all different subjects about how she survives in her van, different places she visits, different places she walks her dog, just lifetime stories, and I actually enjoy her. So it doesn't matter if you think someone's not going to enjoy your content, just give it a go, because you will be surprised at what people actually watch on YouTube and how popular YouTube really is. I mean, I know myself, I haven't watched Netflix in so long, or actual just normal television channels in so long, because everything I watch is basically on YouTube. I do not watch mainstream media. The bits and pieces I pick up is always on YouTube. So YouTube is most definitely the way, well, it's the way now, but it's most definitely the way of the future. So, it'll take years to build up your channel. It can take years, or it can be some, niches like gaming and finance and even baking bread is very popular, some of those channels go viral overnight. But see, once a channel gets momentum, it can turn into something really powerful because the videos keep working for you even when you're not uploading. People will go back and watch your videos. So that's the honest breakdown of my YouTube earnings so far. About $270 for the lifetime of the channel. It might not be huge, but it's proof that, channels do grow. And, I'd like to take this channel into different kind of directions, talking about different things. And one of them is how a YouTube channel can grow and what you can earn on it. So I'm kind of wanting to do, every 3-4 months, do one of these to show you how it can grow or if it doesn't grow, etc. So I think it's kind of interesting. I like to look at numbers and stuff like that, and some people are really disheartened and don't know which way to go, if they should do a channel. If you really feel like you want to do a YouTube channel, just go for it. I know this is never going to be my full-time job, never, but a lot of YouTubers out there, like I said, Lad Baby, that's their full-time job. They've got a lot of sponsors. Another one I came across quite a number of years ago by watching what was his name? Oh, the Asian cook guy. I can't remember his name. Oh, Uncle Roger. Was a lady called Kay's Cooking. Now, I've got a real soft spot for her. Her cooking is very questionable. She's kind of funny. She tries. But, she's got hundreds of thousands of viewers, whether they're just hate watchers or people that, are taking the piss or people that actually like her, because her comment section is very contradictive. Some people can be very nasty, like we know in all kinds of different communities. She's really making a good amount of money because, like I said, most YouTube channels, very small ones like this one, you could be paid $2 for 1,000 views, and that's really not much money at all. But views that Kay's Cooking gets, or Lad Baby, or some other really big channels, they're making a really pretty penny, and some have made it their full-time job or their full-time side gig. This is never going to be my full-time job, obviously. I like to just come on, have a bit of natter, connect with people, and then obviously get on with my day. But you could really make a go of it, and a lot of people are making a go of it in all different niches, and it gives us so many opportunities to listen to different peoples of different walks of lives and learn things. There's a lot of talk about the super stickers as well. I mean, Google takes 30 to 40% of a super sticker. That's why you'll find most content creators have a Cash App or PayPal, because then you, the sub, are not losing 40% of your money that you thought you were kindly donating to a content creator that you enjoy. Your hard-earned money is going to Google. So that's why I like to tip personally to PayPal myself, and most content creators have that in their description so they can earn a few dollars for their time. And quite honestly, I find that the most easiest way since I've joined PayPal is to send some money to whoever I like to watch, and to kind of say thank you for your video or thank you for your time or whatever that may be. So if you're thinking of creating a YouTube channel and you're disheartened, don't be. Just go right ahead and do it. You never know what can happen overnight. You could become the next YouTube topic sensation, or you could just have a little hobby that you're earning a couple of $100s a month. I mean, some months when I get my payment, if I'm out shopping, when I was in Australia, I was buying extra stuff for the Care for Dignity bin, or buying extra groceries for people and putting it in a trolley. So anyhow, I hope you enjoy this video. Let me know down in the comments what you think, and I shall catch you all very soon. Have yourself a wonderful day, and bye for now.